What do you think, brings parents in, worried about their child? I think the biggest reason would probably be meningitis. How do we train parents to differentiate? But we don't.
It's fear. That's why they pick up and go to the ER in the middle of the night, just because the child woke up and had a temperature of 102. It's fear of. I heard some parents even saying the damage to the brain from the fever.
Yeah.
In 30 years, I have never seen any damage to the brain from fever, so I am going with that. It doesn't happen, and the literature doesn't support that, so nothing is going to happen to that child's brain, even if it gets very high. And some kids do develop, by history, very high temperatures with minor infections, right? We all go through that every day. We see that every day.
Right. I guess the damage to the brain part, they worry about the febrile seizure. When the little ones, they have it. They worry that, if the fever is not treated, that's when you go to extreme. You're letting the fever go more than 101, you're not treating it. For children less than 2, they can get a febrile seizure. So it's good to cool them off, not to cover them up, even if they're shivering and all that. You don't want to warm up, like covering them up more. So I think that's crucial to differentiate.
Are you concerned with febrile seizures?
No, it's sometimes it's nothing that the parents do. I've seen that. You definitely want, especially somebody who has a history of them, kind of maybe be a little bit more upfront that you're treating the fevers regularly to prevent that quick kind of up and down kind of rate with the fever that can cause the febrile seizure. But a lot of the time, these kiddos are just more predisposed to having febrile seizures and the ones that it's going to happen with. But how to bring down kind of the fever a little bit accurately, that has a lot to do with kind of helping, again, prevent against those febrile seizures.
Yeah, they run in families. And so some families are very familiar with that because mom or dad had them, usually 6 months to 6 years. It has to do with how fast the temperature goes up and how fast it comes down. So I've seen it, these parents that put the child in a cool bath and they get Tylenol and Motrin and then the temperature goes down so fast and they start seizing. So they are benign. They don't cause any permanent brain damage or any long term other than yes, they can be scary. Definitely.
Very scary.
That would be a reason for parents to. I understand if they go to the ER, even if they went through this before, or if they call us and they want the child to be seen. Understandable.